Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Marvel Legends 2-pack, and it is Magneto and Professor Xavier, and this is a set that came out just now, I think very recently. Initially I ordered it through Hasbro Pulse, and but it was taking forever, and I found it at Amazon, so I decided to just order it from Amazon instead. And on the back it shows Professor X and Magneto, a silhouette of the two. So let's get into it. Alright, and here we have the figures outside of packaging, and it does come with quite a bit of accessories and something you need to build as well. Here's Magneto right here. From his, this is from, I think, movie 2 look. I think this is the movie 2 look, I'm not quite sure. And then here's Xavier. And you need to put the chair together. Basically just the wheels, the back wheels. You just need to put those together, and that's it. And here are some heads. You get the Fassbender helmetless head sculpt, and then we have the Ian McKellen head sculpts. We have the helmet and without helmet, and then we have the Sir Patrick Stewart head sculpt, and a bunch of hands for each. Now you might be wondering, hey, this is awesome, now I get to build 2 versions of this guy. But if you really mess with this set, you'll notice that it's mainly meant for the newer X-Men, and not really meant for the old X-Men. The Charles Xavier head sculpt is really nice. It looks exactly like Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart. And but when you try to put that head sculpt onto this body, you'll notice why. It's not meant for him. And here's the head onto the body, and you can see his neck is super long, and from the side is even worse. And here is from the side, and you can see it is definitely not meant for this body. The head sculpt is definitely not meant for this body, and you could go in and shave down with the Dremel, shave down the inside of that socket joint a little bit, so the head might sit a little lower, but out of the box it's not meant for this one at all. I mean, you could kind of fudge it by certain angles, but if you look at them carefully, well, you don't even have to look carefully, you just have to look at them, then you'll see it's not meant for this head at all. And here's Ian McKellen's head sculpt onto this body. And the color doesn't match because I believe he never did wear this armor when he's looking this old. So it's not really meant for this body here, but they just added it so you kind of have it the old X-Men crew, X-Men crew, and then so there it is. You can see the helmet is a little more purpley than the rest of the outfit here. And here's the head sculpt without the helmet, and I must say these are amazing head sculpts for these figures here. Looks really good. Here's Fassbender head sculpt. Not so much though. It doesn't really look like Fassbender at all. It's just a human head sculpt. And this one is much better. The helmet and the cape is exactly the same color, so which matches quite nicely. And so yeah, definitely meant for this one. And again, the armor that he has on, it's meant for the Fassbender version of Magneto. And articulation-wise, it's exactly the same. There's nothing new here. One thing that I have to complain about is the shoulder joint. Most likely it's just mine, but this shoulder is super tight. I tried to lower the arm, and I had to use a hair dryer to do that, and then now it's causing issues because I'm using a little too much force trying to get the arms down, so the bicep section, the peg that runs into the bicep is tearing. So I use so much force to try to get the arm down that it's tearing that piece right there in the thigh section. I mean, in the bicep section. And here's the James McAvoy head sculpt. I mean, not the best. I think they got the old people much more accurate than the younger ones. So as far as the wheelchair is concerned, let's see here. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's just wheelchair. I mean, very plasticky wheelchair. The wheels, the front 2 wheels will not move. The back 2, yes, they do rotate. Yeah, not a whole lot. You'll see this chair again in the 2-pack for Wolverine. I mean Logan and Xavier. It's the exact same chair that's gonna be featured in that one. So yeah, and as for my Magneto, poor Magneto, I might need to get another one because I can't get his arm down now. It's just super tight, and then I try to get it down. Apply a lot of pressure onto this forearm, this bicep here. That's why it's causing that peg to tear. So poor Magneto. So there you have it. There's Magneto and Xavier. It's a great set. For $50, I highly recommend this. If you could get it for cheaper, that's even better. And I probably will end up getting another set because of that bicep section. But yeah, there you go. Lots of accessories for these two figures. If you want to build the old X-Men characters, then you have to do some modification, but otherwise they're great. So there you go. Thanks for watching.